talked with these guys last year. They come from Wisconsin, and they come with a big moving van because every year they take home the hardware. They're from the WITI, the Fox affiliate, that is in Wisconsin, correct? Got that right. Yes. Okay. Yes, in Milwaukee. Okay. Mike, Matt, Tom, and Pat. Now, who's related?
Us two and the guy with the mustache.
Okay, the three that look just alike are related, and the one right there is just you're adopted. Okay, all right. So why don't you tell me what some of this is for? Because this is like the 52nd award you've won.
Actually, 14th, but
is it really?
it is crazy. I'm trying to get to an even 15, and then it'll be like Oprah. I'll just hang it up.
But if you multiply it times the three of you, you're almost there.
We're almost there. If we can get each one of you to kick in finally at some point. But I'm dragging these guys on my lapels.
Are you?
My coattails, I guess. I don't know.
It is difficult, isn't it, when you actually have to do all the heavy lifting uphill and everything else?
I never asked to be called a hero.
Well,
But if you're gonna bestow that on me,
you're my hero.
well, thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Hero, since you are the one in charge, apparently, and they had nothing to do with this, let's hear what all of this was for.
Let's go right down the line. This one is for best political reporting. We did a story looking into something called dark money, which is this is this crazy thing that's been unleashed by Citizens United, the Supreme Court decision where big donors can give all the money they want without any responsibility for what they say because it's dark money. You don't know who gave it. So we kind of looked at how that all happened and went into the IRS records and kind of tracked how that happened in Governor Walker's recall campaign. The next one is for a story we called Rome Regatta, which was a really fun story. It's a light feature story. It was this people in this small village in Rome, Wisconsin. They get together every year and they put on costumes and they dress up as the Flintstones and the Star Wars characters.
Never in Wisconsin, never.
Yeah, no, and there was no drinking involved. I'm telling you. No, they get together, they have some beers, and they do this, and they just float down this river. And what they do is, at the end, they pick up trash. So there's like an environmental twist to it, but it's really kind of a funny story. It's goofy people being goofy in the water, which always makes a splash. Yeah. And then the next one is for...
Okay, Pat. Bring it home.
This is for an environmental story. Another environmental story about, we called it Turning the Tables. There's this crazy restaurateur in Chicago. So we came all the way to the Windy City.
A crazy restaurateur in Chicago. Imagine that.
He has not created any garbage in a full year. No garbage, imagine that. So they called it the Zero Waste Restaurant. Wow. And he's done it just by composting everything, recycling. Like if they were going to serve chicken that day, he'll crush up the bones and make, the thing for the soup. And they don't throw away anything and they compost everything.
What's the name of this restaurant?
It's called Sandwich. No, wait,
Pat, because this is your story.
If it's actually his story.
Sandwich me in. Sandwich me in. Like, don't sandwich me in or whatever. It's a pun. The whole thing's fun. So it's just awesome to be here again. I'm working now at WGN, which I think is the greatest station.
That's right, you are. Yeah.
And so, all the time put in Wisconsin, we're all finally back home. And, the House of Bozo and Harry Carey and Tom Skilling.
I work at the House of the Simpsons. So I don't know what that says, but...
Cowabunga.
There you go.
That was the, yeah, exactly. So...
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you. Can we talk to these guys just briefly and say hello to...
Do we have a minute?
Or are we out of time? Are they playing us off?
We're okay? Okay, no, because I'm getting the this, but then
the
I'm
hard
not sure.
rap.
Is it the this or is it the this?
I think they think we're cuckoo.
I think it's the this.
You give us too much time here, and it's... But do you guys want to say anything?
Of course they do.
Thanks to the Academy.
I'm going to come along
Yeah,
here.
all right.
Come on.
I would like to thank the Academy, number one, for recognizing my brother, a true hero journalist.
Well, thank you.
Because he covered the sandwich smashing story.
Sandwich smashing story. Got in there, got down and dirty with the stories.
And the chicken bones.
He told the hard truths that we need to hear. So I thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah. Who did the dark money story? Let's talk to Tom about it. Wait a minute. You did the funny sandwich story, the regatta. Okay, so the man that actually found out who's donating all of this dark money.
There's a lot of research, but a lot of it was Mike's work, and it's just a real privilege to be in a room full of...
You do not have to say that. You are not one of them.
There's a lot of really talented people in that room, and it's just really good to be here.
Pat?
That's a very political answer.
Pat, I'm coming over to you there. I don't want to leave you out. Yes, I do want to know why, if everybody else is so clean-shaven, that you're doing a Movember thing.
So I'm doing Movember. I work for a behavioral health company in Kansas, and as part of that, I'm growing out a mustache and for men's health and mental health awareness.
Wow. Okay. He's so serious. All right. Thanks so much for bringing this interview right on down there, Pat. Next time, we'll just leave you out there on the end. All right. Anyway.
Close shave.
Okay. Well, this was really a lot of fun. I enjoy this. I can't believe you're here, and their moving van, valet is pulling the moving van up for all your awards.
And we're actually going to keep them here this year because we're back at WGN.
Really?
We don't need to take them across the border because they tax you.
They do. I know, but you know what? Larry Wirt loves it because then he can line his office windows with it, right?
You know, Larry Wirt is the best. He's done so much at all these stations, and now he's my boss. So
you have to say that.
Yeah, Larry, if you're at home watching, I love you, and I'm going to give you a Valentine this year.
Okay, let's stop. It is Movember, and that's all we need to know. All right, guys, congratulations and thank you. On that note, we're gonna head off to an beansy little break, and I think Stephanie is going to be back to talk to more of our award winners. I can't believe the three of you. That's awesome. There we go.